Testing, 1, 2. 1, 2, testing. Alright, I seem to be alright. Okay, welcome to the new energy forecast by Ancient Wingly Magic. This is a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for a while. For those of you who might recognize my face, I used to work with Reanimate Cosplay, so this is going to be a little bit nerdy. I hope to bring this to a whole different dynamic. New dynamic to whatever, you know what I mean. You're probably just wanting to get into the reading. I know sometimes when I'm like searching on the YouTubes, I'm like, I'm tired, just shut up and give me the reading. So I'm gonna explain what's going on a little bit. I'm gonna have 3 different decks today. I have the Clow cards from Cardcaptor Sakura. They're going to be frequent in every reading. I'm going to try to use them all the time because they have a very pure energy, very awesome energy. And then I'll have a second set, the Isis Oracle deck. The Clow cards will be the basic energy, and then we'll have a more detailed explanation of what's going on. And then for a final meditation, for what we should be meditating on to bring everything into fruition, to pinpoint the problem or see if there isn't a problem. Hopefully there isn't. I'm going to be using my Yu-Gi-Oh deck, one of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, this isn't my main Yu-Gi-Oh deck, to figure that out and show you how you can read with anything. Alright, so let's start. I already shuffled everything, but I'm going to do it again just so you guys know. So we're going to go with 3 cards from the Clow card deck. Gotta refocus a bit. There we go. So what we've got here is the watery in reverse. We've got the cloud upright and the dash upright. So what this gives me is that we're needing a lot of water energy. This has been coming up to me in meditations a lot, is I've had to be using visualizations of water to clear my chakras, and that seems to be working the best. We're not doing it. I haven't been. I really haven't. Just a little bit, like more in the getting up to this, I've been forcing myself to be more spiritual. So we have to be using more water visualizations. I realized that my SD card is not of high enough quality to record properly, so this is going to cut out occasionally. I believe where I last left off was on the watery. We're supposed to be more hydrated because we're exerting a lot of sweat as we get the negative energies out of us as the vibrations raise in the universe, or at least on the planet. Next is the cloud card. This means the cloud, not the clow. Everything's the clow. This means that we need to be dreaming more, because this is the time of manifestation where things are happening faster and faster and faster and faster. And if you hadn't noticed, the big full moon eclipse dealio, there has been a giant energy boost. There's been some times when it feels, when someone says, yeah, there's going to be a huge energy boost, and you kind of don't feel it. Well, this time I definitely did. Then we've got the dash, which is coinciding with the manifestation. It means it's just going to be happening faster. It's going to be happening so much faster, and you're going to have to be picking up the pace too. If you've been, unfortunately, I know we need a lot of sleep lately because a lot of us light workers are dealing with a lot of things in other dimensions, but we need to be starting to be more in the here and now and moving forward to our goals. We're going to get a lot of help though. So, I actually went as far as shuffling the next deck by the time I realized that it had stopped. So I've got the ones that I pulled. I'm not faking this, man. Scales of balance we've got. And enter the Chamber of Healing. So these are the cards that I've brought out to coincide, to bring together all of the other cards. Scales of balance mean that more balance is coming to us. They're the Libra in the deck, which is very good energy to be dealing with. It's creative, it's intense, it's wonderful. Because we love balance, right? Unfortunately, it's also that energy where if it becomes unbalanced, it's incredibly hard to deal with, but that's okay, because that energy can be put into better things. Enter the chamber of healing means that we're going to be getting more healing at night. It's not going to be interfered with, because that happens a lot, whether you believe in conspiracies or not. It happens a lot where our healing is happening, but then there's other things coming in and they're like, no, don't heal. But that's gonna be fixed. We're gonna be able to heal a lot faster. So now we have the Yu-Gi-Oh deck. A very teeny small Yu-Gi-Oh deck because I don't know where my other one is, but we'll still get the best answer no matter what. That's another thing. No matter what you're using, the best answer will come through it. And if you only have one card, then you can at least pick something, like get your spirit guides to point out a particular line in that card that makes them think of what you need to know, right? There's always a way. So the one Yu-Gi-Oh card that we have is the flying fish. And that's great because that brings the water and the cloud energy that I was just talking about. That fish is really... Are you still recording? Hello? Cool. That fish is like swimming really fast, so there's the dash aspect. So we need to be starting to really connect with Pisces and use its healing energy to bring us forward. That means if you have any Pisces friends that are very spiritual, it'd be great to go take them out for lunch, or get them to take you out for lunch if you don't have any money, or just go for a walk. Since we're getting a really early spring in Ontario, and that's really awesome because even though this has been a short winter, it has been a really difficult one as energy goes. So we're really craving, we really need that nurturing nature feel more than ever right now, and we're going to be getting it. This week is going to be all about clearing. This week is all about hydration, not just with water, like melons, watermelon. Any fruit that has a really high water content would be perfect for you and make it easier to hydrate. Don't let anybody stop you this week. By the time next week comes, we're hoping to see a lot more manifest, like even little things. Like, take every little thing you can. If you're like, oh my god, the toilet flushed today, then be happy about it, because I know some people's toilets don't always flush that great. I've experienced that quite a lot. So, yeah, I hope your week goes well. If you would like a private reading, you can send an email to ancientwinglymagic@gmail.com, or you can message me on my Facebook page, Ancient Wingly Magic. We can do that. We can set up a Skype. We can set up an email reading. I'll send pictures if that happens. One more thing. If you guys want a personal face-to-face reading at a discounted rate and are going to March Toronto Comic-Con in Toronto, I'm going to be charging $10 for a full reading, which is $15 off of the original price. Woo! I'm also going to be offering $5 3-card draws, so it won't be a full reading. It'll be 3 cards and it'll be like 15 minutes, but it'll be fun times. Have fun, have a safe week, and good luck in all your endeavors.